Alright, now the fun of backing out on a busy Saturday afternoon. Hey, looks like we Gucci. Let's wait until this family loaded up their car. They had some big stuff. And I didn't want to make them nervous. So, I guess you could say it wasn't as bad as yesterday. Well, it wasn't as bad as yesterday ended. We had a busy spurt that got a little ridiculous, but other than that, I mean, Saturdays are Saturdays, and sometimes they are a little unpredictable. So, I guess I could ask a couple random questions. How many of y'all have worked with someone who sings while they're working, but they can carry a tune, but they have a very obnoxious sounding voice? So, of course, when they sing, it's obnoxious. And it's just like, you work with them, but you don't, like, always have to be around them the whole time. Like, you're not the entire shift in the same proximity, but you end up in the same area that they're in at random. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. One of the guys that works in the back sings, and sometimes he does rap songs, and they are very I'm surprised. We'll just put it this way, I'm surprised that a customer has not complained about it yet, because a certain word that, even though yes, he is allowed to say it, I hate that word. So y'all probably already know what it is. It starts with the N. And like a lot of the rap songs that he listens to and sings out loud back there have that word in it. And I hate that word. I cannot stand that word. Like, I don't care if you are allowed to use it, I just don't like hearing it. That's just how I am. I really just don't like hearing it. I don't know why, but it's just one of those annoying words to me. Like, simp is annoying, finna is annoying, bae is annoying. It's literally just one of those annoying words, even though I'm not allowed to say it. And you know what? I'd rather just fucking not. Like, even if I was allowed to say it, I still wouldn't say it, because I hate it that much. It is on that list of words that I do not like to hear. But obviously, you know, I just ignore it and do my thing. But some people that sing and just really shouldn't. Now, I did see on Reddit, one of the pet peeves that actually has to do with music was a friend who shares a song with you but sings over it horribly. Like, sings with it but can't carry a tune. Like, is horrible at singing. So not only are they sharing it, but they're also singing it, which is basically ruining your experience, because they can't sing. They cannot carry a tune. They cannot sing for shit. And I'm like, you know what's funny? I've never had anyone do that. If they shared a song, usually it's shared over Messenger, and then I just listen to it at my leisure. And then if I like it, if I like it enough, then I'll add it to my playlist. Or, like, even if it's a song that a streamer's like hooked to, and they'll just randomly play it. And I'll be like, yeah, I can see why that's catchy. I can see why you like it, and then I'll add it. But like, I've never had anyone actually sing along with it and are terrible at singing. Now, my other experience with music goes way back to college, Bible college to be more specific. We had a concert there at one point, and the band that came, like, they did like a bunch of worship songs and like other ones that they've written, and one of the girls in my dorm room was so obsessed with one of the songs. So of course she bought one of their CDs, and back then we didn't have the luxury of earbuds. She just had a boombox. We kind of, I can't remember if we shared a boombox or she just had her own, and she would take it in the bathroom a lot of times. Like when she was taking a shower, she would take the CD and put it in there. But she would play that song from that album non-stop in the dorm. It was just repeat. And I was like, it's a good song, it's a Christian song, and I shouldn't be hating it, but I've heard it so many times now that I absolutely cannot stand it, and all of us in the dorm were in agreement, because she just kept playing it over and over and over. I'm like thinking to myself now, I would almost rather listen to Baby Shark a million times. I don't even, you know what the funny part though? Because, not only because of how long ago that was, I guess it wasn't too terrible. Like, it was, 2000-ish. 2001 maybe. So it was like early 2000s. I don't even remember the song. I don't even remember the band, because I didn't even buy one of those CDs. Like, I liked them, but, like, they were okay. They were good, but, like, I just didn't buy one. I did buy a CD of one of the other bands that came and did music for us, and theirs was actually, and the only reason I bought it was because it was instrumental. They used a pan flute. They were called Patmos. I don't know if they're still a band, but they are from the other side of the world. And I believe I bought 2 copies. And I gave one to Mom, because Mom likes flute music, and to be fair, so do I. And I'm pretty sure I still have theirs, and I got it signed. So, I still do have that CD. Don't know if it's worth anything, but I don't care to look it up. I should put it in my little portable and listen to it, but it's been a very long time. But I'm pretty darn sure I still have it and never got rid of that. I have a few CDs that have signatures, a few band t-shirts. But yeah, like, she just kept playing that song over and over, and it's like, we all were so annoyed. But being nice, we didn't say anything. We just kept thinking to ourselves, and maybe she'll get tired of it eventually. It felt like she never got tired of it. It was just like, bro. But like, she would literally just sit in the dorm, even doing her homework. She would just have it on fucking repeat. Like, it's just like, almost like, I don't even want to sit in the dorm when she's in there listening to it, because it's driving me nuts. I'm just gonna go out and walk around the campus because it's just annoying. Like, I don't even want to fucking be in here. Like, I want to be in here because it's comfy, but at the same time, hearing that stinking song over and over, like, I don't want to be in here. It was just like, ugh. And actually, it's a funny thing, because our dorms, the dorm that we were in was originally an apartment, so it was set up to where you walk down the steps and then there's the living room area, and then there's a bedroom, and then like kind of a hallway. The bathroom's on the other side, the kitchen's at the back, and then there's another bedroom. So it was kind of like an apartment sort of, and obviously had bunk beds in it. I was in the top bunk in the back bedroom, so there's like one closer, one off the living room, and then one kind of off the kitchen. One of the girls in the first bedroom was so girly. Like, I can't stand girly girls that are so girly about shit like, I can't go one night without a shower. I can't stand girls like that. That's just overly girly. She was so girly that nobody was allowed to sit on her bed at all. She's like, I don't want y'all farting on my bed. She was like paranoid that somebody would fart on her bed. So that's why she never let anyone sit on her bed. And I'm thinking, oh, you high maintenance girl. I pity the man that ends up with you unless you grow out of that. Like, bruh. She seemed like a very high maintenance type person. It's like, oof. That is, in my opinion, like, no offense, because there are people like that. That is really no way to live. I could not do that. Like, nah, girl, you're screwed. There is no reason to be that damn girly. No reason at all. Luckily, the room I was in, the other girl that became like probably my best friend there was also a Trekkie like me, so we kind of had our own little Trekkie thing going. And I do miss her. She was cool. So we had some similarities. Thankfully, I met somebody that was similar in tastes and stuff like that with me. But it was an interesting experience. And one of the funniest things, like, you can be in school or be in college, and you can hear other students, other kids talk about, this teacher is mean, blah, 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 blah. And then kind of had the same thing in that college. Like, a lot of students would say that one of their professors was mean, and I'm thinking to myself, alright, let's find out how mean. Now, I didn't have him for any classes, so I didn't know. Like, maybe he was just a strict teacher, and y'all are interpreting it as mean. Because a lot of people tend to do that, if you ever notice. They'll even say that, like, even at a job, they'll say that about a manager. Like, oh, this manager's mean. Like, maybe they're just strict and you don't like how strict they are. You're just bitching about how strict they are. So, can't remember what it was, but I needed prayer for something. And I'd already talked to, like, I had already had, like, the other professors that I had for classes in prayer with me about a certain thing. So I don't even freaking remember what it was. And so I went to him when he was in his classroom, like in between classes or whatever, when he didn't have a class in there and he was in his, and I told him about the situation. And he was actually extremely nice. I was like, man, I love when people just blow shit out of proportion and then you turn around and be like, I'm not believing a damn thing they say. I'm gonna find out for myself what this person is like. And then you find out the complete opposite of what they all say. It's kind of funny. So yeah, like that any of y'all ever had an experience like that, let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of curious. And speaking of complaining, people who complain a lot. So, I always think it's funny. Like, if you go on Facebook, Facebook is full of Karens. We all know this. And I notice in some things, like, there'd be something posted about, you know, like, gender kind of things. And one of the things that men tend to say is that women complain too much. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, yeah, okay. Y'all are babies too. Okay, we're all babies, right? We all complain about something. We all bitch about something, to be fair. But there are times, and there are, let's just put it this way, men who bitch more than women, okay? And literally every time, working in this department, and we're not built for doing online shopping, because we're using a part of the store that I don't even know what they had there before, because obviously I was at another store. And then our carts sit out in front of it, so it kind of blocks up traffic walking past the packaged meats, the butter wall, the egg wall, whatever. Every time a customer has walked by there and bitched about all the carts sitting out there, it's been a guy. Every fucking time. And we just ignore it. We go to the back and we tell each other about it. We gossip about it. Okay, so we're a little drama, but we're drama about stupid customers. We're like, why is it always the men that bitch about that? If you really have a fucking problem with all our carts in the fucking way, come get a fucking job and see if you can resolve it yourself. Good fucking luck. You will not succeed. We are not built for that. We would not digital groceries, buying groceries online like that would not even be a fucking thing if COVID never existed. I mean, maybe it would, but it would be further in the future. I'm gonna say this now, and I've said it before, and I know thousands of other fucking people agree with me. COVID ruined everything. Literally ruined our way of life right now, as it is. It has ruined it. Made corporations greedy, the poor poorer, and those in the middle poorer and struggle. COVID ruined everything. So you want to bitch about our shit in the way? It's not our fucking fault. We're trying to do a job. We're trying to serve customers who cannot shop for themselves. And yes, maybe this should have been a thing a long time ago, but takes a while to perfect the system and how it works, obviously. Come fix it yourself. Good fucking luck with that, because you won't succeed. Because if there was a way to fix it, we would have done it by now. Or it would have been more of an urgent thing. I'm tired of them fucking bitching about it. Like, I don't want to wish harm on anyone, but it's just like, you know what? You're going to be the next one who cannot get up off your ass and go shopping, and you will need to order those groceries, so quit your bitching. I'm hoping that I don't live to the age of not being able to shop for myself, because after experiencing doing it, I would feel embarrassed to have somebody shop for me. And knowing what I know about the whole process, I like picking my own shit out, and I always will. I'm gonna stay old school as long as I fucking can. But I mean, if people keep fucking stealing like they do, then unfortunately the world will have no choice and all stores will shut their doors and you'll have to do online anyway. So theft has ruined everything as well. But COVID essentially has ruined everything. Point said, thumbs up this video if you agree. See you in the next one, probably tomorrow morning.